stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's go ahead and get us on the screen. Welcome. It is 7:05.
Not too bad.
You
Not
came
too
in hot too,
bad.
didn't you?
I did.
It is 7. We've been here early getting everything ready for these guys. These guys are doing their first practice ends. There's going to be 2 practice ends, and then we're going to go right into elimination rounds. Then they're going to go head-to-head at that point. If you want to see the scores, go to eyesonscore.com, go to live scoring, and you're going to be able to see what's going on right now. Caveat, one irritating thing. This app has debuted today. We knew that there were some issues on the display side. So when you refresh your screen, you're going to have to click on the 1/8 round or you're going to have to click on the 1/4 round each time. I know, frustrating, but we're going to have that fixed very soon. We actually knew that coming into it. We just didn't have time to fix it before this shoot. So we just had to deal with what we had to deal with.
There's a good look at our trad and barebow.
Yep. So today, who's shooting right now?
7 a.m. line is trad and barebow.
That's right. And it's a full line.
Yep.
It's 16 archers for each. These guys are gonna shoot top 16. We'll go down to 8. We'll go down to 4. Then we're gonna shoot the 4 to find out who is going to be in the gold medal match and the bronze medal match.
Yep. Those will be on platforms.
And those will be on platforms. Those guys, trad and barebow. So barebow is going to be at 1 p.m. Trad will be at 1:30 today. It's going to go fast. This is their only practice in this range. So when we go to platforms, there is no practice. They're going to have to practice in another room, and then they're going to come right in and shoot.
Come in hot again.
Yep. Today, it's going to be a full day. 7 a.m. line. The next line is at 8:30. 8:30 will be 17U compound, 17U recurve, and 13U recurve. Then at 10 a.m., we're going to have the elimination rounds for the 17U barebow, adult compound, and the adult recurve. That will put us right at about 11:30, gives us about 30 minutes to get everything ready to go for the gold medal and bronze medal matches. So it will be fast, and we'll probably have a lot of help to get this thing set up. But right now, they're just doing practice ends. We haven't missed anything. This is the first practice end. Then we'll go into the second practice end after that.
Full house this morning.
And apologize to Adult and Trad for having them at 7 a.m., but I figured we had a better chance of getting them here than the 17U and the 13U.
For sure. My 17E boy, he was not having it this morning.
No.
But he's not the reason we were coming in hot. It's definitely Mama.
It was Mama?
For sure.
So it's going to be a little different scoring. So it's going to be 3 ends of scoring. There's going to be 5 arrows and top score, or I'm sorry, 15 arrows total.
15 arrows.
5 arrows per end, 3 ends. Top score moves on. Tiebreakers are not determined by 7s and 6s. Tiebreaker will be determined by closest to the center.
Okay.
And that goes for all of the elimination rounds. When we get to the final gold medal match, archers have about Right now, they have about 40 seconds per arrow to shoot. When we get to the elimination rounds, they're going to step up on that platform. They're going to have 20 seconds an arrow. That's it. So there's no messing around.
Right.
So you better, right when they shoot, you better
be knocked and ready.
to go. I am dragging a little bit. I need to get some water. That's what I need to get. But
I have a hot one in my bag.
A hot
You
one?
want it? Yeah, it's not cold.
No, I'll get one in a minute. We've got one more practice in, and then we are going into it. And this will be, I'm a little nervous for the app because we've never done elimination, so we'll see how it all plays out. I got to go ahead and pull it up. So eyes on score, go to live scoring. Go down to, it looks like it's not quite at the bottom. Click on Texas Ringer. Then you'll click on the 1/8 round, and then you'll see all the matches. I know it's showing total 7s and 6s. They don't matter for tiebreakers.
That looks really good.
Looks good.
I like it. I like it.
So the next step when we get this kind of finalized, we're actually going to move to a bracket display as well. So you can
Okay.
click on the bracket and it'll show the entire bracket. But from a time perspective, this is what we had to do. The other thing that saved us on a lot of time, because we didn't have live scoring for eliminations, we had to put the flip charts
Right.
up, and everybody had to do the flip charts. Two things. It takes a while to get them all up. The other thing is that it does slow down the process.
I kind of like the flip charts.
Yeah.
Because you can.
We
You
will
can see.
for the gold and bronze medal
Okay.
match. We will, but for these,
We'll just have to call them out
yep.
on our end.
We'll look at it on our end. That's okay. We may learn. We may come back and go, you know what? We like the flip charts.
There's a little bit of anticipation when the kids are up there and they're turning the number like, oh, is it this? Is it this?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it-
We're
oh, they
like,
got it. Or,
what
oh,
is it?
man,
What is
they
it?
didn't.
What is it? Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. Uh-oh. I just noticed an issue. It's set for 3 arrows instead of 5 arrows for elimination round. The heck?
Can you close it before they start? Maybe
Well.
we'll pause them downrange for a minute.
Yeah, well, you may be able to fix it. Well, I just noticed that, so I want to mute myself for a second while I see if I can fix it. Oh, that was just
A little cardio to get us going this morning.
that was yeah. Of course, right out of the gates, there's an issue. So the problem is the app, for some reason, even though we set everything to 5 arrows, it defaulted the eliminations to 3 arrows. Hey, if we were shooting Vegas, hey, that
Right.
would have worked great. We wouldn't even have known. So it defaulted to 3 instead of 5. So now the developers are literally making the update right
Working
now.
on it right
it's
now.
It's going to take about an hour to get that fixed. Then we'll redeploy everything. We'll get these guys manually updated at that point, and reprint scorecards with 3 years. I didn't even notice that last night. I downloaded it and looked at everything. 3 never even popped into my head.
Because that's, I mean.
And we could have had that fixed last night if I'd caught it. Robert Garcia did not seem to like that shot. So this is a little different as well. We're not doing match play. We're doing total score. Even for recurve, for bare bow, it's going to be a cumulative score. So 3 ends, top score moves on. And we're going to have to figure out who is on what.
So for a max total of 105, right?
105.
If you shot lights out, it'd be 105.
Be 105. I need to print. Well, we're just going to go off of eyes on score for where we are. Just look at the location. So on bale 1, we have Cheyenne McBride against Tom Rambacher. I want to say Ramdrace. Rambacher. We got Rick Stonebreaker and Johanna. I don't know how to spell her, not say her last name. Chaco. There we go. Chaco. Johanna. She goes by Cindy. Chaco. If you go out the eyes on score, you're going to be able to see the rankings. We're not going to see live scoring right now. We will here for the next couple matches after the next times, but this time it's going to be a little behind on that.
We will try to keep up with scores as we see them.
Yeah.
We'll announce them.
We went ahead and had them put up flip charts real quick so that we knew who was scoring and who is leading, so that we have a better idea of who is winning and moving on. So we'll go ahead and we'll have to take some notes as we go. Like, this is so archaic, isn't it,
No,
Carrie?
it's not bad. Like I said before, I'm a pen and paper person, so.
I need to really kind of print this stuff off, but can't print it right now while we're live. Oh, I could probably print from my phone. How about that? So we can get this thing up so we can have an idea of what's going on. That kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. I was not anticipating an issue like this right out of the gates, but you know what? This is why we do it. It helps us with this. Not exactly what we wanted, but we'll make it work. Print this real quick here. Yeah, this will work. This will work for us. Get Tom there against Cheyenne. Cheyenne shot a second time. It was able to move himself into first place. That's one thing that's a little unique. You can buy second times. But the fact is that this may be the last year we do that. Being so popular, we need to be able to make sure that accommodate everybody.
Everybody that wants to shoot can get in and shoot.
Yeah, when you have, I bet you we had maybe 8 reshoots. Well, that was 8 people that didn't get to shoot in the division.
Right.
Let me go grab that real quick for us.
Do you want me to write? I can do that. No, we're good. Just start with.
Yeah, so you already have. This is bell 1, 2, 3. It's going to go all the way through.
We are wrapping up. The first scoring end of the 7 a.m. line this morning is Trad and Barebow. The 1/16th round. So we have 16 archers in each division. Will dwindle down to 8 after 3 ends of play. Archers are downrange scoring, and as those scores come in, I can announce them or write them.
You'll be able to see some of them, but we'll make sure that you know where everybody's at. Again, if you go to the website, at least you can see Eyes on Score. You can see where they are. Sorry, a little quiet. We're just trying to get everything situated here. Literally on the, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm on the line with the developer right now trying to get that fixed. So it's going to take about, he said about 30 to 45 minutes to get the update out there live for us. Because it's not just this group, it's going to be all the groups that have the issue. We need to make sure that that's taken care of. We want to appreciate, we do want to thank all of our volunteers.
For sure.
We have Sean down there. Sean and Jeff both have workhorses. We have Laura Gillette that came in to help with the finals today. So we have multiple judges to make sure that this thing all goes smooth. I mean, I really do appreciate these guys stepping up and helping. The only way we are able to do these is with our volunteers.
Yep. Robin keeps us on time and organized.
Yep, Robin is the director, so she's been handling it. We've got a couple kids that have been here, youth that have been here helping all weekend, making sure to get it to help out.
They're helping anywhere we ask them to, and we are grateful for that.
And we've taken care of the youth at some level. We'll maybe get her a chair. I forgot about a chair for her.
Jacqueline's sitting up here in a not so comfortable aluminum chair.
Yeah, we can get her another chair.
Bless her heart, all day yesterday.
Yep.
All right, I'm looking at some scores. Looks like 1A is 20. 1B, Tom Ramsbacher, 20. We've got a 19.
I don't see a 1B yet.
Oh, that's one. Well,
That's one. That's one.
that was 1C, huh?
Yeah,
A, B,
D.
C.
No, 20. Yeah. Well, once they get back, we'll have a better idea of where we are.
1B, 19 for Tom Ramsbacher. C, Mr. Rick Stonebreaker's got a 20. And Johanna with a 22 on bale 1. Bale 2, I'm waiting on some scores. Bale 3, A, Nicholas Way with a 25. David Day, 20. $24 for Sanjay. And I'm not seeing the D bale right there.
I'm going to go ahead and print off another
20
copy
for
myself.
Marcel. Bale 2 looks like 2A is a 30 for Justin. 19 for Darren. Richard Hall at 27. And Spanky Brooks with a 26.
It's a lot of scores to put up.
Bale 4. We've got 24 for Lee. 23 for Jason. 24 for SK Inch. And John Winker with a 22. Adult trad. 5A 21-19. 28-24. Bale 6, 20 versus 22. And 25-20. 7A. Stacy Carmichael with a 20.
All right, on barebow, Cheyenne's ranked first, and he's going against Tom, which is 16th, which is 20-19. You go to Rick Stonebreaker, which is down below. So Rick and Johanna. So Rick is behind by 2 points right now. So that's kind of how we're going to look at it. If you look at 2A, which is going to be the top left, and then the top right is B. So you've got Justin and Darren. Justin being ranked first. He shot a 30. My word, that's a solid round.
Solid score. The highest on the first end.
Yeah, and what's interesting is you have, for example, Richard Hall and Spanky. So Richard, they shot a 27-26. Those are solid numbers. So this is going to be an interesting, moving forward is going to be very interesting to see who actually moves on to the next round.
Right.
I think that when it comes to barebow and trad, it just depends on who's on and who's not. Very exciting. Look at that round down there.
The 23-23 on Bale 7. Is Troy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Stacy Kessler and Susie Swanson, 23-23.
I don't think that picture-in-picture is the right ones. I don't think.
Who are we missing right here on 7B?
On those two? I just don't see his arrows. I guess I missed the arrows. Here, I'll find out. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of threw me. They're opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So Spanky put up a really good round there.
Did this one not show up?
There was one no-show.
Okay. So Stacy's just shooting.
Just shooting by herself.
Okay.
She got a bye.
She's using
basically
it as a warm-up.
Yep. And she's allowed to shoot it because she had a match. So only 3 ends. Remember, this is going to go hot and it's going to be fast. So we got this is the second scoring end. We're going to go into the third here in a second, and then we're done. We move on to the next round, and we'll have to start marking them pretty quick. I'll need to tell everybody down there to make sure they update their scores, because what happens is whoever wins just walks off and loses, and they leave the old scores up there,
Right.
so we don't know who won, who lost, All right, live scoring is going on right now. No, sorry, take that back. Live broadcast is going right now. Live scoring is
we're
not.
having some
I'm still working.
difficulties.
Sorry, I'm trying to talk and talk with the developer at the same time. Hopefully the live scoring is, if there's live broadcast is still working. It looks really good. Wow. Look at that group. Mm-hmm. So after this, if there is no consolation, once you're knocked out, you are knocked out and you are done. Your tournament is over. I'm hoping everybody's having a good time. I think they are. Everybody seems to have a good time Especially this afternoon's going to be fun because I can't wait to get to the finals. Yeah, when I looked at the back end and it said 0 of 9 arrows shot, and I'm like,
No.
uh-oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It's one of those things we just don't want to slow down for anything. Good idea, Carrie, to go ahead and get those flip charts up real quick because it would have kind of sucked up here if we didn't have any idea where anybody was.
Yeah, if we had no idea what scores were looking like.
And then what we'll do is we'll just manually enter those real quick, hopefully, and get everything back up to where they are. We have Joel down there. I'll have Joel start entering those scores for us. Once we get to the once we get to the finals, gold medal, bronze medal match, we'll actually have scores on the screen, so you'll know exactly what's going on for each of the archers and what we think the score is.
Right.
Like we can only we're at 50 yards with a camera, so we do our best, but to be honest, we've probably got the best view in the house.
We do. We do. I've really enjoyed being able to see.
With the new cameras that we have down there, we can actually zoom in right on the target if we needed to. So after they shoot, if she wants to zoom in so we can really see. We even have a 5-spot down there. That's interesting.
All right. Scoring in number 2 has concluded. I'll start doing some math.
Well, they'll add it up for you, so you'll just know what the total is. It'll save you on math. We want to thank everybody for joining. Let's see. Do we have anybody joining this morning? I'm just curious.
I don't think I see anybody on
18.
okay.
18 people
Good
are watching.
morning,
Wow.
friends,
I can't believe
on
it. Everybody's
YouTube.
on. 7:40 in the
Tell
morning.
us where you're watching from this morning,
Yep.
please.
Man, it is going to be tight on time. We're going to finish this one. We're going to next round. We're going to have to really move.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's early.
Yep.
My sister-in-law was able to tune in from Alaska yesterday. It was
That's
so
cool.
neat.
I think we'll get through it pretty quick. Once it gets down a little smaller, it goes a little faster. Since we haven't done it this way, I really didn't have a baseline of what I think the timing would be. I had a good idea of what the timing would be. Once those non-live score come in, the flip chart, there were guys down there going, what is this?
Yeah, I think they're pretty cool.
It's like a digital clock. I was kind of hoping not to have it because that way we could, I think it goes faster if you don't have to worry about the flip chart.
We've got a 60 down there after 2 ends.
What?
I know it. He's taking a picture of his target, too.
Oh, that had to be a good one. Let's zoom in on that 60.
2A.
That was a good round. Look at that thing.
2A, Justin Sperlaza.
Yeah, he's also from North Carolina.
All right, let me see if I can get some scores here. 1A, total 44. 1B, still waiting on a score there.
That is an amazing round.
2A, 60. 2B, 45. Darren Morris.
To be or not to be.
All right, there we've got a score on 1B, 44-47, Tom Ramsbacher. 1C, 42 for Rick Stonebreaker. And I can't see it. I'll move on. I'll catch them in a minute here. 2C.
So we got a match down there. The number 1 against
48.
16. The 16 is ahead by 3 points.
See, it is anybody's game.
It really is.
Anybody's
So
game.
the higher ranked person is going to be on the left, so A and C. The lower ranked is going to be on the right, so that kind of gives you an idea of how those rankings are.
$49 to $46. Sanjay and
Well,
Marcel.
Let me take that back. It's not that way. I thought it was. It is not that way. Never mind. Take that back.
4A, Lee Williams with a 53 versus Jason Rojas with a 42. SK Yinch, 47 versus John Winker, 46. Clifton Montgomery, 49. 37 for Cynthia DeWindle. 5C. 51 for Keith. And 46 for Matthew Fleetwood. Robbie Rodriguez with a 43. And Paul with a 40. We've got a good match here. Jessica Garcia, 44. Matthew Epp, 44. Stacy Carmichael putting up a good number for her.
Wow, like there are some really tight competitions down there.
43 for Stacy Carmichael.
I think there's going to be some upsets.
7C, we have Sherry Kessler with 48, Susie Swanson 42. Oh, here we've got another one. Troy Linsing 39 and Jeffrey Stewart 39 on bale 8. Christy with a 36 and Robert Garcia with a 49. Those are your second end totals. There's a good view of SK. Victoria native, now going to school at Texas A&M College Station.
She is, and I wonder how the groups look down there. So she's got 2 in the white and 2 in the blue. John has 1 in the white, 2 in the blue. This is going to be a tight match since it's a 1-point game.
It
right
sure
now.
is. That's exciting.
John with a 6 or 7 right there.
SK seated number 15. Oh, hold on. And John, number 2.
Yeah. Like I said, there's
So, I mean, like right there, SK was coming in number 15.
she can get a good shot right here.
And she's
4.
That's pretty good, SK. She looked good right there. Studying her target a little bit.
4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's zoom in on those a little tighter, if you can. So we have
2,
looks
6.
like 4, 4, 4, 5, 5. SK may have a 6. That's hard to say. The
It's hard
lighting
to
is
see.
weird on
yeah,
that.
we can't see the rings on that one.
Winker's got Winker. John has a 7, 5. It could be a tie. It could be tie.
SK's up 1 though.
So, well, that's a 7. So that's 3. So he could have 1 extra point. Could be 1 point higher than her.
They could be tied up.
Tied. Depends on if that one's a 6. If that's a 6, then she moves on
We're
to the next round.
talking about SK Yinch and John
Yeah.
Winker on target
Try
4.
one. Yeah, try one of those other camera
4C
angles and
and
see if we
4D.
can get a better angle on it.
SK seated 5th and John was seated 2nd.
So 4.
Again, anybody's game.
Yeah,
Anybody's game when you're coming in.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see hers from that angle.
That's this.
Yeah.
That's close. It's close.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very
It's gonna
close.
be real close.
If that's a 6, I think she wins. If not, I think it's a 1 arrow shoot off.
It's a 1 arrow shoot off. This is gonna be fun.
This is how close it is.
Bottom of the 3rd end to the line.
Thank you for that, Jacqueline.
We couldn't do it without her camera skills, I promise you.
So yeah, it's a 1 point. 1 point. So if that arrow is in, then we definitely she moves on. If not, it's going to be a 1 arrow shoot off. Again, thank you guys for joining.
Do you have any comments on YouTube this morning? I asked him to
Go
tell
get
me.
him, Lee and Spanky.
I asked him to tell me where they were
So
from.
Vicky from Florida. Go get him, Lee and Spanky. So we have a good match down there. Let's look at bale 6, the bottom 2.
Bale 6, C and D will be Jessica Garcia and Matthew Epp. They were tied 44-44 going into this end.
Yep. Do you have bale? Can you put us on bale 6, bottom 2? Yeah, there we go.
Do some sports analyzing here.
All 4s.
All 4s.
So zoom in on the right one a little bit. I think it's going to be tied.
5.
I think it's a tie.
3, 4. Yep.
I think it's
That
a tie.
one looks like it's tied up
That's
also.
going to be a one-arrow shoot-off as well.
We'll wait for...
That's unofficial.
unofficial. Yep.
Unofficial.
We'll wait for official scores.
Oh, look at that.
I know our 17U compounders are downrange in the practice range,
I'm sure at this point
warming
it's,
up. I saw a few of them walk in a minute ago. Parents
depending
are in
on
the
how fast
stands.
this goes, we'll have a better idea if we're going to make that 8:30 time.
Thank you for
got
watching
40 minutes.
from Raleigh, North Carolina. First Flight Archery. Kristen, good morning. Still in spring, just too early to leave the hotel.
Madison,
You're
come
not
on.
kidding.
Come on, Madison.
You're not kidding.
All right, so
Connor's
this will
alarm
be.
went off at
Hand me
5.
that mic real quick.
Connor's alarm went off at 5 this morning. Turn that thing off.
Do me a favor. Make sure you do the flip chart so that we know who moves on. We need to do that. We need to know that for our live coverage here. If there's a one-arrow shoot-off, just let the judge know. It's going to be a one. If it's tied, one-arrow shoot-off, closest to the center, they move on.
Archers are down there scoring, and I will start announcing scores here shortly.
Looking down there, I think there may be some ties already.
There, yep. What we can see is possibly 2 one-arrow shoot-offs.
We didn't look at some of the ones on the left, but you just never know. There may be a bunch of one-arrow shoot-offs. Be exciting.
Pretty fun for archery at 7:51 in the morning.
I know. Couple things that were given away this morning that we didn't have on video was the person with the most 7s in trad and the most 7s in barebow received $50. I know John was one of them. I can't remember who I don't remember who the others were. I should have written that down, but we gave away some money already today. All right, let's see what we have down there.
Let's see, math for a 2A. Justin with a total of 84. His opponent, Darren Morse, with a 67. Justin will move on.
Looks like we have a
me
tie
a-
on 8. I'm sorry, not 8. Oh, we've got 2 ties on bale 6.
Bale 6 is Robbie Rodriguez and Paul Moreau with a 63-63. So we'll have a 1 arrow shoot off there. And 7C is Jessica Garcia and, I'm sorry, 6C and 6D, Jessica Garcia and Matthew Epp with 64, I believe.
Wow, I think we have our first major upset, Tom Rambach, which we had to call him to say that you're in because there was
1A and 1.
We had 2 scores in there for one person that pulled him in. So we called him last night to make sure he came, and he just had the first major upset of the tournament.
There you go. Ranked 16 going into eliminations, Mr. Tom Ramsbacher eliminated Cheyenne McBride. Congratulations,
Wow.
Tom Ramsbacher.
And it happens. That's there's no shame in that. It's part of the game.
It is. That's what we talked about last night. Top 16, just because you are ranked, in the top 10 of those, you are not safe.
So
Waiting
so
on.
we did have a winner down there. Did SK move on?
I'm not sure.
I can't tell.
I need
standing in
everybody
front of
to
the-
step away from the scorecards a little bit.
4. Bell 4. I think it was 4.
4C. Yeah, I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you make an
There we go.
get away from the?
I don't know what happened there. It looks like
66, 67 for 1A, 1B. I can't see. No, don't change your scores. Give us just a minute before we start the 1 arrow shoot off coverage. We have a 1 arrow shoot off happening on bale 6. Closest to the center for this bale 6 was Jessica Garcia and Matthew Epp. Looks like Jessica Garcia won that, but I'm not too sure. Can we zoom in on the target? Oh, both of them shoot purple veins too, so I don't know which one. Also happening on bale 6A and 6B is a 1 arrow shoot off between Robbie Rodriguez and Paul Moreau. We're talking 1 arrow closest to the center. This is for advancing to the 1/8. Nice shot by Paul, I believe. Oh, woo! Nice, guys, nice. This might have our judges pulling out calipers. Look at that, Scott.
Wow. What the heck?
I love it, y'all. This is why we shoot archery.
Is that Jessica on the left?
No,
Matthew on the right?
this was.
Those are the top
This
targets.
was Robbie Rodriguez and Paul Moreau.
Okay. Wow, those are close.
Judges and the archers are walking downrange. I believe Jessica won her shoot off against Matthew.
Jessica's on the left, right?
Looks.
Yeah, Jessica won.
Okay. Here's where the fun happens on the top targets.
All right, what we're gonna do is, I know the lane assignments say to come all the way down to 4 people. We're gonna spread it out so that we have one lane, one line.
One line, yep.
One line. So if you were shooting on bell 1, you're gonna have your bottom arm is gonna be bell 2. If you're on bell 2, then the top is on 3, bottom's on 4. That's how we're gonna do it.
Congratulations to our archers. We are going to pause a moment while we set the range for our 1/8 elimination rounds. We'll have 8 archers per division and then knock them down to 4.
So we found another issue. Like, we should have set up that they went from 4 to 2 per bill just to spread them out so we could do one line. So we're just going to manually do that right now. That'll make it tougher for us, so we'll have to just see down there on who it is. So it looks like Tom and, wow, we've got some good matches down there. So Tom and
sure.
Johanna moved on to the next round.
Bill one's
I know
gonna
it's
start with a
Justin. Justin
7
was shooting really well. Spanky must have moved on. So Spanky moved on. So Spanky against Justin. I see Nick down there. So I don't know. We'll have to see when they step up. We'll have a better idea of who won.
Maybe nameplates. Remember?
Yeah.
Where we can just unpin and pin.
I've printed those off before and have done them. It's hard for them to
Keep
up with them
right.
when you get to elimination rounds. So we're gonna do one line. That's how we're gonna do it. It is what it is. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this right. All right, I'm gonna mute myself for a second. You talk or put some music on. few technical difficulties, but we're getting it. We're going to go ahead and get the scores all updated here pretty quick. And so we can get it online. We're going to go ahead and take a picture of them, get manually entered it, and get ourselves caught up to where we need to be so that that next round we can get the live scoring going.
Lights are out, you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. You stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember. Just remember. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember.
so I have to get through all this to release the bales for the next one. Is that how that works? So since we didn't have all the scores. So this is the last end, by the way. Hey, bear with us right now. We're trying to get the live scoring fixed. We got to get this thing updated so we can step the next line. So sorry for no talking. We're just going to leave the video going for right now. And you can hear the crowd. It's getting loud in here.
Whispers in my head, what you gonna do? So take it, kid, away. 왠지 껴내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. 쏟아지는 말 이미 어지러운 이 세상 속에서 어둠 속의 light 붙잡아 진실한 나만의 beliefs. 차가운 바람 그득하니 앉아 내 마음속에 새겨둔 작은 위로를 더 꺼내 안아. 우울함의 파도를 가라앉혀. But when you feel like giving up,
have to be winners. So we can go ahead. I know I'm about to move on. Don't move your producer. I just want to make sure that we didn't knock one out by accident and then not get the next round and we're all screwed up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, Tom. So what do we have on Tom? Tom and Johanna. We have Johanna. Okay. Why isn't it letting me edit score? Oh, that's why I got it. Yeah, start. Salt. Here's his name here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna try to catch early.
Okay. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Close my line. Thanks for everything.
Tom Almost.
Oh, no.